What's up guys, Riley here from Hudson Motors, back again with our friends at Retro Manufacturing. We're working on a 1984 Ford F-250 today. We did a Dallas radio in this 84. Now normally the Dallas radio is only for 85 and 86 Ford trucks. However, with one small modification to this, you can make that radio work if you've got an 80 to 84. It's super easy, and it's a great way to use that Dallas radio because I gotta tell you, it's the best modification that you can make to your bullnose Ford. So let's go ahead and hop in and I'll show you what we're talking about. We're inside now. This is an XLT trim. This is a very easy modification if you've got an 80 to an 84. It's very simple, and there's no modification that you need to do to your actual physical dash. The only modification that we're doing are to this bezel here. So this is the radio bezel, and it's the bezel for the air conditioning in one. Super easy to take off if you have one. It's just a couple screws up top here, and then it slides out. Very quick, very easy. And all we did to make this work is, from the factory, on all of these bezels, you have this hard edge here. And so this hard edge here is like a little trim edge, and normally they're silver, just like this. And all we did was take a Dremel and with a little cutoff wheel on it, and we just trimmed around that edge and just trimmed it out. And so that would be on your 80 to 84, the area where the factory radio would have pushed through and the two factory knobs would have pushed through, kind of similar to what this looks like. But again, it wouldn't allow any space for anything like this. So a lot of times you'll see people take their 80 to 84 and they'll cut a single DIN radio opening in there. They'll kind of hack this up and put in a single DIN. So rather than hacking it up and making something that doesn't fit at all, you're way better off trimming this out and buying a Dallas radio. So very easy, and if you were just looking at this, you really wouldn't be able to tell because the radio fits in exactly where it's supposed to fit in. So it's not like when you cut that opening, your hole is going to be in the wrong spot. No, it all fits in just properly. So let me take off this radio bezel so I can show you that behind here, no modifications were needed to make this work. Two screws. All right, and there we go. So there you can see we made no modifications. So on these bullnose 80 to 86 dashes, you have two guide pin holes. And again, these fit right up, and then the four mounting screws are all in the exact same location. So very easy, zero modification needed to make to your dash. And then here you can see the back side. Again, we just trimmed around that edge, and there's nothing else to it. So there's no webbing that you're losing or anything like that. It's almost as if Ford knew that they were going to change this design in a couple years and they just weren't ready for it. And so really all this was the same, or in 85 or 86, they just said, you know what, let's just use our factory dashes and let's just change the mold a little bit to make this easier on themselves. I think that's what they did. So, but that's pure speculation. So again, super easy, just trim that out. This radio will bolt right in. The guide pins fit, the mounting screws are the same. These are the same brackets. So the same bracket that you'd use on the 85 and 86 radios is the same bracket that you'll use if you have a 1980 all the way up to 1984. It's all the same. So zero modification needed to do the bracket. You put it together and you follow the instructions, everything the same for your truck as the 85 to 86, regardless of the year. And then again, the only thing different you're doing is just trimming this bezel. So with that, guys, that's it for this video. Really appreciate you checking it out and tuning in. Stay tuned for more goodies from Retro Manufacturing. Lots of good stuff out there. But again, if you've got an 85 to 86, make sure you pick up one of these Dallas radios and get your ride working a little bit better and a little bit easier for you. Peace.